What's going on, family? Hey, today is a beautiful day. You know why? Because it is a day to get wise. And that's what we're doing as we continue our 31 days of wisdom, our journey through the book of Proverbs to get wisdom. It's as simple as that, to get wisdom, but not only just to get it, but to live it out as well. So that's what we want to do. We don't want to just amass this wisdom. We don't want to just read the text and the scriptures and what the Bible has to say, but we want to be doers of the word, as James tells us, and we want to live that out. So here we are, day number 21, chapter 21 of Proverbs, and today we are in verse 30, and this is what it says: no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord. This is so packed. No wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord, but yet so simple. You know, have you ever tried to cheat a system? Don't answer that. Maybe this was, there was a glitch in a system and you were able to put in a coupon code or something of that sort, and it ended up benefiting you. Or insert that thing that you thought no one knew about, right? And so whether you've done so or not, when we are presented with these scenarios, we all have a choice to make, right? We all have a choice to make in these scenarios. And maybe our justification in these particular scenarios is that no one will know, or that no one will notice that we did it. And this will be just a small little thing that won't have any big repercussions. And so Proverbs 21 really sort of, or verse 30, really sort of kind of puts all this into perspective. And it says, no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord. So, try as we may, we as humans cannot outthink God. Try as we may, we can never outthink God. We can never outmaneuver his will. We can never try to outdo him in any sort of way, because he weighs the heart, he weighs the spirit, he knows it all. Job chapter 42 verse 2 says, I know that you can do all things, and that no purpose of yours can be thwarted. See, we cannot hide anything from God. Think back to Adam and Eve in the garden when everything went down, how they so desperately tried to hide it from God. But God is all knowing, he is all seeing, and we can never hide anything from him. In other words, the Lord is absolutely sovereign in his ways. And so no matter how much wisdom we think we could amass, how much understanding we think we could amass, how much counsel we think we could surround ourselves with, nothing will avail against the Lord and his sovereignty. I want to read 1 Corinthians 3 verses 19 and 20, because I think it really ties in this proverb so well. And it says, for the wisdom of the world is folly with God. For it is written, he catches the wise in their craftiness. He catches the wise in their craftiness, meaning that there is nothing hidden from him, that there is absolutely no level of wisdom that can ever surpass him, that there is no level of understanding that can surpass him. And it goes on to say, and again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, right? The Lord knows the thoughts of the wise. And here it is, that they are futile. Man, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, and they are futile. So I love scriptures like this because it really puts you on either side, right? You're either the person who is living righteous and who knows that God is sovereign, and so that there is nothing to hide, and you sleep well at night, and maybe you're on the other side of that and you're not living righteous, and you know that God knows everything, but at the same time, you are living in this deception that you can hide from the Lord. Just like Adam and Eve in that garden, when they sinned and when they went against the word of God, they tried to hide it, but they were only deceiving ourselves. And that is essentially what happens when we try to hide from God, is that we only end up deceiving ourselves. So no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against him, because ultimately he knows it all and he sees it all. Well, fam, that was Proverbs chapter 21, verse 30. And once again, it says, no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel can avail against the Lord. He is sovereign. He sees it all. He knows it all. So we ought to be people who are wise. If we live wise, then that should be reassuring to us that God sees it all and that he knows it all. So family, hopefully that was a blessing to you. And thank you for tuning in for day 21. And I will catch you guys here on day 22, Proverbs 22 of our 31 days of wisdom. God bless you.